Today I want to talk about a very disturbing issue. I just watched a very disturbing video, which I'm going to show you guys. Because at this point in time, I want to really be sure, I want to fully come to the understanding that we are in a country where there is rule and order. If there's no rule and order, the government should let us know. Back in 2002, as I can remember, it was President Olusegun Obasanjo, the former president of Nigeria, that actually established the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, which happens to be the EFCC. Since 2002 up till 2006, I think that organization was running smoothly because the aim of forming the EFCC was actually to fight corruption, because as at then, corruption was actually eating deep into the Nigerian system and economy. A lot of politicians who were stealing government funds, embezzling money and all that. So in order to combat these money laundering issues, President Olusegun Obasanjo came to the knowledge, or came to the idea, reasoned it and planned it, and that was what gave to the birth of the EFCC, which has had a lot of past presidents, chairmen heading the organization. Then it was actually politically inclined because it was more like parties fighting against each other, because if the APC is not supporting the PDP in power will fight against the APC. So it was just like that. They were both at loggerheads because these are men in power who are actually in charge of the government funds. But recently, I don't understand if the objective of the EFCC has changed, because I don't see the reason why EFCC will be driving their buses along the expressway looking for youths to pick up just because they have dreadlocks on their head, or probably because they have an iPhone with them on their hand. This is a misplaced priority. If you can be realistic about this, if we have to be honest with this is a misplaced priority, because I don't see why a full-blown organization as big as the EFCC will be going about arresting boys just because they can afford an iPhone worth 500,000, or because they are looking fresh and clean. Like, is the Nigerian government against the youths making it in life? So if I happen to look like a madman or look tattered, that automatically gives me a ticket to be a freeborn, a free Nigerian who can walk freely on the streets. But the moment I look so clean and fresh, then I'm a fraud. These people need to tell us what's going on. If you guys have issues with the youth, please come out and say it. Look at this video. How can the EFCC go to the OAU student hostel to raid the full hostel, raid students, take them to the station? No, it's uncalled for. Even if you feel they are criminals, even if you feel they are into internet fraud and all that, there should be a concrete evidence. At least let there be a report. Like, somebody should have reported them. Probably maybe the whitehead, the scammed. Did you get a report? Did anybody report to you that these students defrauded them of their hard-earned money or something? You can't just go about raiding. These are not politicians. Funny enough, some of these students don't even have up to 20,000 in their accounts. So I don't know the fraud you are talking about that is going on there when you, the EFCC, actually know the people behind this fraud. Like when we are talking about fraud, yeah, you should call names like Hush Puppy. They put funds that even government will have to come and seek help from them. Like if not for shame that it's a government actually. Hush Puppy is so rich, so stinkingly rich that he can actually assist the government in terms of loan. So when you're talking about fraudsters, those are persons you should channel your energy to. You know these people. You don't go about on the way going to campuses, students that can barely feed, barely even take care of their family. You are just being jealous. You are just being overly. You are just. This is a misplaced priority. You are channeling your energy on the wrong places, the wrong things. Please focus. Please, our amiable president Tinubu, please, sir, look into this issue. Things are not going right. This is not the right way to handle issues like this. Somebody out there should please come to the rescue of the youth. I think at a time like this is a time whereby we even need people like very dark man the most to speak up for the youth, because if care is not taken, this could probably lead to end EFCC, just the way it happened with EndSARS, because a little mistake, just a little mistake from the EFCC is going to spark a major outrage in Nigeria, which could lead to what actually happened before during the EndSARS regime is going to repeat itself. Because I don't understand, did after the disbandment of EndSARS, did the government recruit those disbanded officers into the EFCC? Because it's confusing now. I'm trying to reason this thing. I don't understand. They disbanded EndSARS because of these illegal extortions by these officers. So it now looks like the EFCC has taken the position of EndSARS. They are now continuing from where the EndSARS officials stopped. Something is not right. Please, sir, the government, EFCC chairman. It's funny, because it's very funny. The same EFCC chasing the youth, the same EFCC. Have you forgotten their chairman, Bawa, was even arrested for the same offense you are chasing the youth for? You that got arrested for mismanagement of funds, these same funds, these same stolen funds that you seized, you now is the one embezzling it. That's crazy. And you are the EFCC boss. So now the new boss, please, I hope you know what you are doing. Please, sir, I know you just stepped into office. Please kindly look into this issue. Things are going wrong.